Can y'all hear me now? Oh, yay, we're in. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tarot by Icy. If you are new, my name is Icy. I'm a psychic tarot reader and master Reiki energy healer. And if you are returning, gang, you already know the vibes. Today, we have a very special presentation, reading, forecast, because today we're looking at Uranus in Gemini, which is a huge collective transit, and it's happening today on the 7-7 portal. For everybody who's watching live, thank you so much for showing up and showing out as you guys usually do. I love you guys so much. I'm curious, for those of y'all who are watching and in the chat, does anyone know the significance behind the 7-7 portal? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Let's try to throw some stuff out there. All right, we've got someone. Oh, I love it. Hey, open mind is the name of the game. So we've got a lot to cover today. A lot to cover today. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, again, everybody, welcome to Uranus in Gemini. The future is now. If you guys saw my Pluto's in Aquarius forecast, we did talk a lot about the future and technology. Uranus in Gemini is going to make that energy instantaneous, okay? Uranus in astrology is like the cosmic rebel. It's the planet of lightning bolts, innovation, and chaos. It wakes us up where we've fallen asleep. So every 84 years, Uranus enters Gemini, and the last time was 1941 to 1949. So right during World War II, but also that time was the invention of our first computers and the birth of commercial air travel. So we're entering a cycle that will awaken how we think, how we speak, how we connect and move through the world. This is the beginning of neural age astrology. So Uranus is first enters Gemini today, July 7th, literally days after America's birthday. I'm here in America. So after America's birthday and the Sirius Gateway, which was a powerful cosmic portal in ancient Egypt. But let's just pause here because this just isn't any date. Uranus entered Gemini on 7/7. Okay. 2025, which is a number that holds deep metaphysical weight. And when we look into numerology, the number 7 is the number of spiritual awakening, mysticism, and divine knowledge. It rules the crown chakra, psychic awareness, and your inner genius. So, Uranus, being the planet of divine downloads entering Gemini, the sign of the mind, communication, and multidimensional thought on a 7/7 portal is no accident. Like, we can't make this up. This is officially the start of humanity's quantum mind era. So we're being asked to upgrade not just what we think, but how we think. Our operating systems are changing from logic based to intuition informed. This is the open signal moment, like the universe is pressing go live on your higher mind. Then it'll dip back into Taurus as if it's coming back to say, are you done with your old attachments before it recommits to Gemini in April 2026 until 2033? Okay. So, first we get the vision, and then we'll break down what's outdated. Then we rebuild. And it your retrogrades into Taurus November 7th, 2025. So later this year. So around that time, keep an eye out for certain things that are coming back up. So Gemini rules the mind. It rules speech, transportation, AI, media, and twins. So expect breakthroughs in all of those areas. Gemini also rules codes and language, and Uranus here could bring the death of traditional language, like actual language, and bring in the rise of neural telepathy. So, like, places we've seen this is Elon Musk Neuralink, like this is the era where brain to brain communication is going to go mainstream. So watch out for attention economy burnout, more stimulation, less bandwidth. So our nervous systems are going to be under immense pressure. So the future isn't only tech, it's quantum cognition. Your intuition is essentially becoming your Wi-Fi signal. I love it. Oh, you see me, girl. Hey. Okay. Oh, yeah, you started learning a new language. Beautiful. Beautiful. So in mythology, Uranus is the sky father, representing the heavens, sudden change, divine downloads. It rules astrology itself. And when Uranus touches a house, you get visions, you get rebellion, and spiritual electricity. It's your liberation line. But it also rules trauma loops and anxiety spirals. When you resist the upgrades, it'll zap you. Bing. So, alignment is key. I cannot say that enough. Alignment during this time is key. And fun fact, Uranus spins on its sign and on its side. Uranus spins on its side. And it's literally the only planet that's like that. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but we are coming into the time where things are going to get a little extraordinary. So Gemini is ruled by Mercury. It's the communicator, the trickster, the translator of divine knowledge. So think about this. When Gemini builds energy through narrative and naming, words cast spells. And Uranus and Gemini is literally going to rewrite collective language from pronouns to planetary ethics. It also rules siblings, media, short trips, and early education. So we can expect a surge in AI homeschool pads, digital twins, and metaphysical mentorships, which I got something coming for y'all very soon. So with Gemini, I'm sorry, let me turn this off. Take this one off so we can see better. Love you guys. With Uranus, wait, here we go. Yeah. So from November 8th to April 26, 2026, Uranus will re-enter Taurus, the sign of Earth, value, and stability. So this is going to be a cosmic recalibration. What systems are way too rigid to survive the next wave? So, groundbreaking technology will hit a pause or a backlash. So, look for stock market shakeups, banking reforms, or digital currencies being questioned around this time. So, during November 8th, 2025 to April 26th, 2026, use that window to declutter your nervous system. Do breath work, EMDR, or somatic movement because Taurus is going to be asking, is change sustainable? And a lot of us are going to be feeling that kind of ungrounded energy. So it's going to be a great time to ground your chaos. It'll be completing its time in an earth sign journey. The earth signs are going to be feeling a glow up kind of transitional phase during this time. And this is going to be a great time to prepare your consciousness for the quantum leap that is coming when Uranus goes back to Gemini. So here we have the exciting part. We're going to start getting into each of the rising signs and what this means for you. So make sure you guys look at your sun, rising, those two mostly, but you can look at all your placements. Where's my, there we go. Hey, Aries. All right, so for Aries, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of shifts in communication because it's in your third house. So you're going to be seeing shifts in communication, siblings, local travel, and your nervous system. You guys could be receiving unexpected news from your siblings or different relatives. Some of you guys could be moving. So you could be seeing sudden relocations or vehicle upgrades because Uranus rules transport. Some of you guys could have, you guys could be receiving like a neural divergent diagnosis or go through some kind of mental rewiring as a result of your mind racing and overstimulation. We could also see ADHD breakthroughs here. Um, you guys, this would be a great time for you to launch a podcast. Um, AI assisted writing could be really beneficial, or you guys could be in that field. You guys could also become a new thought leader and have that become your identity. So when it comes to money, this would be a great time to monetize your messages, think courses, content, writing. Um, you guys could be receiving some throat tension with this, eye strain, or again, anxiety. This will be a good time to ground through voice journaling. So, getting your thoughts out, speaking, whether it's to your phone or on your computer, just take a video and record or do like a voice memo. Daily breath work would be really good. Magnesium baths would be amazing because magnesium helps our nervous system. It soothes the nervous system. And your spiritual gifts will definitely be increasing. You guys could see yourselves having more telepathy or psychic downloads. Let me see what else for Aries rising. For grounding, also consider somatic therapy and sound healing. And for your shadow work through this time, I want you guys to ask yourselves, what am I afraid to speak? Because I fear being misunderstood, because this time is really asking for you to develop your speech ability. Remember, this is a time where you guys can really benefit from becoming a thought leader. So a lot of people are going to be looking to you for inspiration. So now, of course, we got to do some tarot. Let's see what the energy is for Aries during this Uranus in Gemini transit. In your third house, what can we say for Aries? Some of you guys could actually be switching up your career or the way that you work, the people that you work with. It looks like you guys are going to be implementing new systems that align with your heart. You guys will become, again, more spiritually inclined, more emotionally inclined. And it's saying that this time is going to be a time where following your heart brings the most joy, the most abundance. I feel like you guys could be coming from a place of working in a care or service industry and going into something where, again, you're more of a leader, you're a trailblazer. With this Queen of Wands, you guys are going to be a lot more public. You guys could be changing your image, your physical image. So maybe experimenting more with your style, following your heart, really listening to what your heart says, and finding joy and contentment there. But your overall energy is the Five of Wands. So I feel like this is going to be more so because Aries is a fire sign, they are more impulsive, quick to move. And they thrive on passion. But this is, to me, saying that you guys are going to be thriving or learning to maneuver from a heart-centered focus. So all the times that y'all have got up and kept going and maybe didn't take the time to understand yourselves or understand people, that's changing. And that could be a little bit difficult for you. Not to say that y'all don't already understand people, but like the deeper emotion that comes with it, you're going to be feeling a lot of things very differently than you've ever felt it before. That could be challenging for you guys because these changes are going to be happening, and maybe there's going to be a little bit of a struggle with who you were and who you are being nudged to become. You guys could be seeing a lot of conflict with, yeah, work, transitioning into new environments. Again, this could be a move, um, going the distance. Maybe your interests in love are changing. I see you guys being a lot more confident in who you are, having a deeper emotional and spiritual understanding. And I'm also getting this energy into becoming more supportive to women, whether, regardless of your gender. I see you guys really working to become more supportive to women. And this could be ethnic women, or maybe you have more of an attraction to them, or you're working with more ethnic women in some way. Maybe you're developing more friends. It could be foreigners, ethnic groups. Let's see. We could see a lot of people in power wanting to be with ethnic women. That might become the new beauty standard. Yeah, I'm getting like exotic energy. Maybe you guys are tapping into more exotic looks or culture, things like that. But it looks overall very, 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 very fulfilling. Following your heart to live the life of your dreams. All right, let's see. What is your affirmation? Affirmation for Aries with Uranus in Gemini in their third house. Ooh, okay, I know that's right. I know that money flows to me freely when I pursue my passions. I am abundant. That's your affirmation. Beautiful Aries. Well, if you enjoyed this insight, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out your other placements. Okay, sorry. Let me just get this camera in the right position. Which one was it? This one. There we go. Oh, no, not that one. This is cool. Alrighty, Taurus. Hello, Taurus. My Taurus rising, Taurus sun. Uranus will be entering your second house. So, in your second house, the themes are your income, self worth. Oh, wait, I wanted to get the time steps. Somebody will do it. Okay. So, yes, Taurus, with your Taurus rising, Uranus being in your second house, this is going to rule income, self worth, material values. So, this it could be bringing in sudden changes around your income, or it could be a desire to go off the grid financially from hoarding to digital minimalism. You guys could be developing a new value system around spiritual money practices, for example. Um, this will be a great time for you guys to invest in digital products, crypto, or AI aligned assets. You guys could be developing spiritually a new relationship with your sensuality and pleasure. When it comes to your health, this could bring up concerns, or maybe you want to change certain things when it comes to your teeth, your jaw, throat issues, and there could be some shifts in eating habits. Um, there could be a lot of unexpected money opportunities for you, again, in crypto or digital products, but there might also, it might come with like a job loss or a value crisis if you're out of alignment. So for grounding, I would definitely recommend EFT tapping, money mindset rewiring, singing would be amazing. Um, for your shadow work prompt, I would say ask yourselves, do you believe you have to struggle to be worthy of having more? Do you believe you have to struggle to be worthy of having more? Yeah, so you guys could also have some throat chakra imbalances or maybe neck tension. This time will be really good for you guys to work with citrine, crystals, or malachite. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have in the tarot for Taurus? Taurus rising in the second house. Uranus in the second house for Taurus. What's coming in for Uranus in the second house for Taurus, rising and sun? You guys could be a bit more conflicted when it comes to your spirituality, your emotional understanding of yourself. There could be a big decision you have to make when it comes to legal matters that you're feeling conflicted on. Some of you guys could, I'm hearing something about an identity when it comes to like a name or family connections. This is definitely giving the energy of birthing a new reality with the King of Cups, the Empress, and the Fool. Some of you guys could be welcoming in a baby into the family, or maybe there's just a new reality, a new business, a new life that you decide all of a sudden. Yeah, this Two of Swords to the Justice, you guys just decide now is the time to make a switch, and you make a decision and you don't go back on it, and you're ready, or some type of decision might get made. If you don't do it, the universe is going to make it for you, and it is for your highest good. But you make this decision, or a decision is determined, and you just go for it and completely leave something behind for something completely new, with this Eight of Cups to the Ace of Wands. I'm getting energy around surrogacy here, or something being left behind and no longer needed when it comes to that. Let's see. But yeah, I feel like you guys are just like really ready to just leave almost everything you know one way or another to live differently. There could be something about a connection with a mother. Yeah, I keep hearing like, why am I holding back? Why don't I just go live the life I want? Why don't I just start completely over? So Libra, Taurus, Aquarius could be significant in this time frame for you. Well, let's see, what do we have for Taurus affirmation with Uranus in the second house? Uranus and Gemini in their second house. What is Taurus rising affirmation? All right. I know that I'm the only person who can bring forth the creativity that lives in my body. I am magic. Oh, yeah. That Ace of Wands with the Empress. Y'all could be creating a whole bunch of new things at this time. Oh. I wonder what that's about. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, thank you for coming through, honey bun. Okay. I love that. All right. Okay. Let's go on. Who's next? Gemini. Gemini. Gemini, I'm actually really excited about this for you guys. Let me see. Where is the no? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So, but wait, I think there's another one where we could see it better. Is it this one? That looks cute too. Okay. So Gemini, with Uranus being in your first house, that rules identity. So we're going to be seeing changes for you guys when it comes to your identity, your self-image, your body. You guys might cut your hair, change your name, or radically shift your look. You guys are going to be having a spiritual glow up now through the end of the year. Like people literally won't be able to recognize you by 2026. Your nervous system is going to become a portal for your cosmic intelligence. So really trust the nudges that you're getting. You guys are going to be becoming the prototype for the future human. Okay. So again, style reinvention. You guys could, your mind is going to be very magnetic and you're going to have a lot of genius insights coming in. But through this process, because so many things are being activated when it comes to you and your identity, you guys might have a little bit of an identity crisis a couple times, few times, but that's okay. Because we can work through this where there is a challenge, there is a medicine, there's a solution. And I don't mean Western medicine necessarily. I'm just saying we have a remedy. Where there's a challenge, there is a remedy. You guys also could experience more anxiety, which, oh my gosh, Gemini. Gemini, y'all already, Gemini and anxiety go together real bad. So it might be there a little bit more. But during this time for grounding, you guys really have to focus on your nervous system. So doing nervous system rituals, working your vagus nerve, like hound that vagus nerve and get started now. EMDR will be really good for you guys as well. Mirror work would be amazing. Your nervous system regulation, walking barefoot daily, getting your feet on the ground, having that connection, that textural connection to the earth or in your home is going to make quite the difference. You guys could also be experiencing a lot of overwhelm, brain fog, and restlessness. But this is because your spiritual gifts and claircognizance, your instant downloads are going to be enhancing. For money, you guys could expand your personal brand and maybe you get paid for your thoughts in leadership. So monetizing your mind in some way would be amazing. And what you think about certain things, because again, your genius insights, the way that you see things is going to be totally different from other people. And the way that you see it, remember, you're the prototype for the future human. So it doesn't matter who's doing what. Don't worry about competing with AI, for example. No one can replace the mind of a Gemini. So for your shadow work, I would really love for you guys to ask yourselves if you feel safe as being seen as your full and authentic selves. Okay. So let's see. What do we have coming in for Gemini first house and Gemini Uranus being in the first house for Gemini? What do we have coming in? What can they expect during this transit? Ooh, abundance, beauty, expansion. Wow, maybe even new house. Are y'all moving? Feeling at home? Your environments are better? Eight of Wands. So maybe you guys are purchasing multiple properties or you're traveling a lot to really nice places. But with the Empress, that's a card that talks about beauty, expansion, partnership, fertility, creativity. So this is a very fertile time for you guys. It's really interesting because with Gemini in the first house, I'm sorry. Yeah, Gemini first house, but Uranus being there, there could be something about weight or weight fluctuations with the temperance here. But it also seems like a dream life. If you guys are like really doing goddess work or wanting to be seen as a goddess in some way, your natural beauty is like really coming through, is very raw and authentic. I see you guys having a lot of healing. There's a lot of things that you're going to be releasing at this time, which is beautiful. Right place, right time, growing out of certain environments and deciding, you know what, this isn't me. I'm ready for something entirely new. With justice, some of you guys could be going into the legal field or having a heightened interest in legal matters, contracts. There could be more contracts. I feel like this is also saying you guys are entering a new karmic contract with the universe where you literally get everything that you want. With the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, you just got to feel it, believe it, have faith, unwavering faith. This is going to be a period of energetic and emotional renewal. Something is going to be balanced out when it comes to the feminine lineage. Maybe you guys are talking more about your beauty practices, or there's something that you are becoming more vulnerable about during this time. I feel like I'm getting like a star in the making, like overnight legacy beauty. It's kind of like a overnight success story. Where did Gemini come from? You have a lot of protection around you, a lot of divine timing. All of a sudden you're getting a lot of wins. Like a lot of things are going to be going in your favor at this time. Ace of Cups, yeah. Could be having more self-love. And because of that, a lot of people love you. That's beautiful. What's the affirmation we have coming in for Gemini at this time? For Uranus in their first house. Aw, it says, I know that my journey will have highs and lows. I am aiming for progress. I feel like you guys are going to expand in a way that you never thought possible, but you also know is meant to be. So I feel like you guys are going to be seeing, yeah, like I've always dreamt of this happening, but I never thought it was realistic, you know? Very beautiful. Thank you for watching, Gemini. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, rising. Okay. I guess we could just do this. Okay, next up, we have our Cancer, rising Cancer. So for Cancer, this Uranus is going to be in your 12th house, which is real deep. This is massive energy for you guys when it comes to your spiritual awakening. So the 12th house rules spiritual awakening, your past life, subconscious rewiring. So you guys, your psychic superpowers are definitely being unlocked at this time. You guys could be also um seeing themes around insomnia, vivid dreams, ancestral visitations, secrets will be revealed or hidden enemies will be exposed. You guys could be wanting to attend or host more retreats, spending time in solitude or exile that awakens your magic. Lots of prophetic dreams, channeling, mediumship. could be a thing for you guys. Um, there's going to be a lot of brain chemistry coming in. Brain chemistry recalibrations could be coming in. Make sure you guys are really focusing or investing in quality sleep, whatever that looks like for you, your immune systems. But you guys could also find yourself dissociating a lot more. You guys could be gaining wealth through spiritual services or filming behind the scenes content. For grounding, I definitely recommend salt baths, dream journaling, private voice notes to yourself. Float tanks would be really good. Astral hygiene is going to be really important. Um, so again, think a lot about, like, there could be themes around your past life activating, so you guys could do some kind of past life activation, but definitely a big psychic awakening and subconscious healing. So this could be a really good time for you guys to do hypnotherapy, or maybe you become a hypnotherapist. Um, Affirmations and subliminals could be really good for you guys. For your shadow work prompt, I would say ask yourselves, what pain have you locked away that is quietly controlling you? What pain have you locked away that is quietly controlling you? Okay. Let's see. What's coming in for Uranus in the 12th house for Cancer? Oh, we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Eight of Cups is coming out for a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of shifts coming. And the Empress keeps coming out. I'm loving this. I actually love this energy. Yeah. 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 Exactly what I thought. Thank you, spirits. Wow. You guys are no longer giving it into situations that feed you. Instead of doing that, you're giving that energy to yourself. I'm seeing a lot of self-love coming in for you guys. It looks like you guys could be donating a lot of things. Like, there's things I'm feeling here that you could have invested a lot into, and now you're realizing, like, maybe you feel like you wasted time in certain things and you're just done wasting time. You're leaving, you're finding your wish fulfillment. But with this Eight of Cups, that does talk about escapism. So there could be a little bit avoidance for endings, like maybe you're not wanting things to end, or you're becoming numb to certain things ending in some way. But I'm also seeing you guys feeling like you've put in a lot of energy, way more than what you should have in certain situations, maybe where you felt breadcrumbed or gaslit, and now you're becoming aware of it, where maybe people thought you would never become aware of your power, which is crazy to even say that. But I feel like, yeah, people weren't expecting you to see your power, but you finally see it. Or maybe you've been giving other people way too much credit, and now you're realizing, no, those situations only were successful because of me. Or, I was putting a lot of life. I was the backbone. I was the saving grace in a lot of situations. And if I put that energy into myself, there's no limit to what I can create. There's no limit to who I can become. There's no limit to my vibrance. So you guys are getting your spark back at this time. And with the Emperor being here, I feel like you guys are going to be moving in a way that is a lot more sovereign, a lot more detached, a lot more future based in terms of making moves and trusting yourself, not really going outside of you to make decisions, not really needing um, external validation or insight, excuse me. Just feeling a lot more self-assured and aligned with who you are. Some of you guys could be leaving a relationship and starting a new one. You guys could be meeting your divine counterpart or partnering with somebody who is very powerful, or you guys are going to be seen as someone who is very powerful. All right, let's see. Aries, Libra, Taurus are here. So maybe look at those places in your chart. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the habits that you've had, a lot of the things that you've nurtured, you no longer want to nurture anymore. You're just looking for situations that will tend to you, but I'm getting an energy of you guys re-nurturing yourselves. You guys could also be healing a lot of mommy or daddy wounds, really balancing that divine feminine and masculine energy. And I feel like your divine masculine energy is coming in to protect yourselves so that your divine feminine energy can nurture yourself. So I see a lot of energy. I'm also getting from that Empress and the Emperor, you guys are going to be monetizing your art. Maybe you're going into like art business. So your affirmation is, I know that every dream in my heart is waiting to bloom. I am ready to grow and glow. Okay. Gemini, Uranus and Gemini for our Leos. Hello, Leo. So, with Uranus falling into your 11th house, this is going to be really exciting for you guys because the 11th house rules friendships, social media, digital tribes. So, you guys could be going viral, or having connections in high places like genius level networks. You're meeting and speaking amongst the best of the best. You guys could also experience sudden friendship breakups or digital overstimulation. So yeah, there could be friendships that dissolve really quickly, but it is going to bring in new soul aligned groups. You guys could have either viral fame or social media breakdowns. You guys could also end up having a desire to leave big platforms or end up building your own community. So it really just depends on which side you're on. When it comes to this energy, you guys are going to, for your spiritual gifts, I see this bringing in quantum manifesting with other people. So definitely going into the rooms where people are living the life that you want to live is going to be extremely beneficial for you. So if you want to make the most of this energy, you really need to get the squares out of your circle. Anyone who is not living the life that you want to live, you need to get away from them. Seriously. Let's see. Yeah, so you guys, you're going to have major tribe shifts. There's going to be a lot more visibility around you and some kind of digital rebellion. For money, go into crowdfunding. Maybe you guys start up some kind of membership or digital marketplace would be really good for you. For your health, you could be seeing concerns with your back, some back tension, or maybe you're noticing you receive more eye strain from like looking too much screen time. You guys could also be coming into some kind of visionary leadership, or you're predicting trends. Okay, so for you guys, definitely for your grounding, take breaks, take little social sabbaticals, be really intentional with content breaks if you're making content. Go walk in the forest, being around a lot of trees or maybe even the jungle. Do like 1 day phone fast often and have offline social circles. So with your shadow work prompt, I want you guys to ask yourself if you are still trying to fit into spaces that you have outgrown. Who said that? Who said that? I did. Are you still trying to fit into spaces that you have outgrown? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So let's see in the tarot, what do we have coming in for Leo with Uranus in their 11th house? 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Dream communities, dream partnerships, dream collaborations could be coming in. Joining social circles that celebrate your wins. Yeah, like friends group where you just win and everybody's winning. Four of Swords. Maybe even new prayer circles or people who are spiritually aligned. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You guys are going to be making a lot of money depending on how you use this transit. There's going to be a deeper understanding of yourself. I feel like a lot of things are going to be playing out around you where you have to take a break and pause. It seems like you guys could be having certain moments where maybe you're about to do something and you think it's the best thing for you. And then spirit sits you down and they're like, hold on, are you really ready to commit to this? Is this really where you see your life going? I don't know if somebody's in a relationship or wanting to get married and you guys decide maybe this isn't the right person for me or the right path I want to go down because I'm not who I want to be and where I want to be in my life. So let me switch this up. Um, yeah, maybe you guys are pausing, love relationships so that you can prioritize becoming the person you've always wanted to be. There is a lot of energy around determining who brings value into your life. You guys might be sleeping better. I see a lot of prayer is going to be really important for you guys. Prayer and meditation to feel more liberated. Yeah, there's something you might feel like you prayed for it, but you end up realizing this isn't what I wanted and freeing yourselves from something. But with this 9 of Pentacles, I see this as an opportunity for you guys to become really established, um, refining your image, going for a very elegant, classy, timeless kind of energy. The 9 of Pentacles is very bougie, very upper echelon, very you can't sit with me. Okay. Very luxury energy. And I love that for Leo. Let's see. What do we have coming in? What is an affirmation for Leo during this time? What is an affirmation for Leo? Uranus in their 11th house. Oh, I love this. It says, I know that for every door that closes, a new one opens around the corner. I am optimistic. Okay. How y'all feeling out there so far? Y'all keeping up? We enjoying the broadcast so far today? We have more insights toward the end, and we are halfway through now. So make sure you guys stick around for that. So without further ado, let's jump into Virgo. Hello, Virgo, my loves. This is going to be a really exciting transit for you guys because for the Virgo, Uranus is dropping into your 10th house. Uranus represents career, your public image, your soul legacy. This is going to be bringing in radical career reinventions. Maybe you guys are going into new tech fields, or that's what we're going to see coming in. So there's going to be a big change in your reputation. Could be an unexpected career pivot. You guys are going to be breaking generational rules around what we consider success. You guys are going to be being called to build a new structure for other people, whether it's ethical tech or holistic businesses. You guys could be receiving, when it comes to money, sudden promotions or maybe even loss, but it's reinvention that will lead you to prosperity. So understand everything that is happening when it comes to money is happening for your highest good. I want you guys to think of yourselves when it comes to money. Think of yourselves like a crypto CEO or building like astro tech brands that could be a heightened interest for you all. When it comes to your spiritual gifts, you guys are turning into like a future architect. So you're seeing beyond the current systems that we have currently in place. When it comes to your health, we could see some tension in your knees, your joints, or adrenal fatigue for our Virgos. So be sure to, for grounding, do some legacy journals, nervous system rituals, uh, schedule buffering so you're not just going back to back to back to back to back. Redefine what work hours look like according to your body. You guys could be developing some status anxiety, and this could lead to unpredictable job changes for you guys. Um, yeah. So I feel like for your shadow prompts, ask yourselves, who are you performing for? And what would you do if no one was watching? Who are you performing for? And what would you do if no one was watching? Because you guys are definitely on entering a new soul mission that is wrapped up and directly connected to your public image. So let's see. What do we have coming in for Virgo? Ooh, all right. That card pops right on out. The Lovers. Okay, so you guys could be seeing maybe there's a divine partnership that's coming in for you guys, but major life decisions you're going to have to make. But and I mean, when it comes to your career, you know, that is a major decision. We have the Tower reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, this is gonna shake you up a bit. That Five of Wands. All right, Queen of Wands. And what else? All right, so I feel like for you guys, there's going to be a lot of shifts in your relationship dynamics. So I want you guys to get ahead of this energy by using your relationships around you as learning opportunities. If you see other people going through certain things, don't think it can't happen to you, but use it as a way to navigate. Like I'm hearing like you can read all the books in the world, but the real teacher is going to be your relationships. With the Tower reversed to the Queen of Wands, I'm getting this energy around your confidence really being tested during this time. But it's an opportunity for you guys to rebuild. What does confidence look like to you, and what are the things that make you happy? What are the things that make you unique? There could be something about you guys learning new skills and being very influential around that, something that maybe you didn't think to do before, or something that you've been resisting showing to the world. There's something about that. I'm also getting this energy of you guys feeling a lot more confident about who you are behind closed doors, and realizing you don't really need to change much about who you are. You are beautiful no matter what they say. I see you guys also during this time seeing the fruits of your labor hatching over time. And maybe you guys thought because you had certain partnerships that would expedite certain developments in your career, but now you're realizing that the true wealth is developed over time, not necessarily overnight. And this could have something to do with you guys looking into the future and wanting to break down certain futures, but not or certain, not certain futures, but wanting to break down certain systems. But maybe you're like troubleshooting. So it's like the breakdown isn't happening now, but when that does break down, what do you do? So you're creating the plan B, C, D, E, F, G, but don't spend too much time in that. It's just more so I feel like futuristic planning could be more of a thing for you guys. I also get this vibe, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. It's giving me the energy of a new rise in power that you guys are going to be realizing. I feel like this has to do with the way that you rely on other people and developing some kind of new faith in self. With the Knight of Cups being your overall energy, definitely tune into more into your spiritual practices, your intuition, heart-led ventures, because your soul is guiding the way. There's going to be a lot of challenges around releasing control for you guys, but you guys are going to notice the more that you release control, the more things are going to actually progress for yourselves. So you have Gemini, Scorpio energy here, fire, lots of fire. So fire signs could be significant, but I feel like that's a lot of movement. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. It's really fun. I literally came up with this yesterday. So I'm glad y'all are liking it so far. Let's see. What is the affirmation we have for Virgo? All right. I know that exploring my passions will lead me to my purpose. Ooh, I am doing what feels good. I know that's right. I know that's right. Some of you guys could be artists too, or getting into drawing. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Next up, we have our lovely Libra. Libra. Uranus in Gemini for Libras. You have Uranus in Gemini falling into your ninth house, which rules spiritual beliefs, travel, higher learning. So this could be a time where you guys become a viral spiritual teacher, or you're living more of a digital nomad life. You guys could experience a loss of faith in old spiritual systems, but it leads to a sudden initiation into new ones. You guys could feel called to relocate or go nomadic. Studying astrology, metaphysics, or AI theory could be really good for you all. I feel like you guys could also have an essential crisis and a little bit of overstimulation from receiving too much data. And for you guys who are watching live, you see how this is a theme that's coming out with Uranus in Gemini. I feel like you guys, for grounding, it would be really important for you guys to study one spiritual system deeply and do like digital detox retreats. So, or go to a retreat and just not use your phone, not use computers at all. You guys will be for money. passive income through education or spiritual teaching. There's going to be big philosophy shifts happening for you guys. Something around travel is going to be evolving, changing your belief systems. I feel like for you guys, your spiritual gift could be some kind of like galactic memory, or maybe you guys are becoming a cosmological channel, really feeling connected with the planets, the stars, just total higher consciousness, higher, like angels on earth, really angels on earth. In health, you guys could be experiencing some sciatica. Really focus on opening up your hips, and maybe you guys are feeling more restlessness in your legs. So for grounding, this would be really fun for you guys. Walking barefoot in different countries would be really beautiful, and journal your personal truths. So for your shadow work, I want you all to ask yourselves, what beliefs are you still living out of obligation or fear? Or no, I'm sorry, whose beliefs? Who beliefs are you living out of obligation or fear? Whose beliefs are you living out of obligation or fear? So in the tarot, what do we have for Libra, for Uranus in the ninth house for Libra? Let's see. Oh gosh, you have a huge reinvention, spiritual awakening, ego death, transformations. Things are ending for new things to begin. When it comes to your spiritual powers, wow. So you guys are transforming into like maybe a shaman. Yeah. Yeah, you guys actually are. You guys are going to be taking more shamanic paths. I don't know what that looks like for you, but you are definitely becoming some kind of leader. The temperance represents a channel between earth and spirit. Okay. I was actually just speaking to one of my clients this morning, and she was telling me how she's been reading the Bible and the story of Joseph. So being called into a leadership position based on your ability to see the future or your visionary insights in some way. Wow. Wow. Yeah. The death to the judgment card, that is some kind of spiritual awakening, spiritual rebirth, somebody who maybe has been dormant. Holy shit, your reading just keeps getting better and better. Excuse my language, but wow. I know you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. See, there's that shaman energy. So y'all could have been really quiet for some time, but now y'all are really about to shake some things up. I don't know if things have been really slow in your life, and it just seems like you've been going through a lot of loss and things have just been, it's transitioning out. I just seen 1111 transitioning out for you guys, but now with the death card, you're being called into action. You guys are manifesting things at the right times. You're creating things at the right times. I also feel like you guys could be connecting to the earth or natural elements for power, for insights, for downloads. You guys could have some kind of, I believe it's clairtangency, when you hold something and you can channel information from it. Your healing abilities are getting stronger. So going into Reiki or other healing methods, yoga, anything that blends spiritual or ancient knowledge, spirit, spiritual or ancient knowledge with healing. So ancestral spiritual practices could become different. Yeah, look at this horse. I'm as long as I've been reading tarot. Oh my gosh, let me put it over here. As long as I've been reading tarot, I just noticed this horse has red eyes. And I just feel like there's something deep within you that's being activated. It's like you're being called, literally, with the judgment. You're being called into a new position. You guys could also, I don't know, there's something about warding off death that I'm getting here, or like you're going to be a messenger in some way. So maybe like an end of the life doula, or helping people transition and changing their understanding of what it means to transition, or having more control over that. So maybe when people are sick and facing their last days, you guys are able to provide some type of healing that elongates their life. Literally, the King of Wands with the Chariot extends vitality. So your vitality is extending. You guys could be realizing you have a lot more energy. But with the Hermit, I feel like this is somebody who's highly sought after. You guys are going to be moving alone on your own accord. I see a lot of forward movement and having the energy and power to do so. This is also that nomadic travel, feeling called to certain places and actually going there. And if you don't have the means to make it happen, all you have to do is ask spirit and they're going to make it happen. And I see a lot of this being a soul journey on your own. Lots of major arcana. So I feel like you guys are going to be one of the signs that feel this transit a lot. You have Scorpio, Sagittarius, double Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, and Cancer. Double Virgo, double Scorpio. So look out for like Scorpio and Virgo season for you guys. Okay. So let's see. What do we have? Affirmations for Libra with Uranus in the ninth house. Affirmations for Libra with Uranus in the ninth house. I also feel like you guys are going to be getting more access to different tools that can help you heal or help other people heal. This is giving me like Jesus energy, literally. So God is definitely going to be working through you to help bring balance into the collective, Libra. Okay. So your affirmation is, I know that life is only limited by my imagination. I am dreaming bigger. I love this. Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah. All right, let's see. Next up, we have a Scorpio. Scorpio, my Scorpio rising, Scorpio. You have Uranus coming into or in your eighth house. And the eighth house rules death, rebirth, sex, transformation, and the shadow. So you guys are going to have a spiritual power surge. You guys are going to be real. Y'all better get out of Scorpio's way. Okay? Because that spiritual power, honey, people going to be calling you when they need that work. Yeah. Or just your spiritual power and ability to manifest in your own lives is going to be rising. You guys are also going to be experiencing some kind of energy healing mastery at this time. I feel like you guys are also going to be going through some kind of Kundalini awakening, a tantric initiation, or sudden shifts when it comes to intimacy. You guys could also have a lot of people becoming really obsessed with you. You guys could be feeling a little bit more traumatic triggers at this time, or feeling turbulence when it comes to intimacy. So be very mindful about who you're sharing your energy with. You guys could also have some kind of taboo obsession surfacing for yourselves, but allow yourselves to explore it. Don't suppress it, okay? You could be seeing a lot of inheritances or taxes or shared values, shared resources that could bring shock. So you're like, oh my gosh, like a lot of windfalls could be coming in. Um, when it comes to money, I see you guys gaining a lot of wealth through your clients or people that you know, investments, maybe partner support, you know what I'm saying? So exciting. Let me see. So when it comes to your energetic gifts, wait, did I change the thing? No, I didn't change the banner. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. When it comes to your energetic gifts, you guys have a lot of energy transmutation happening. So very strong alchemist energy and also psychic healing. When it comes to your health concerns, there could be some Kundalini awakening symptoms that come up where you're not used to it. And this could manifest as like your lower back, maybe some reproductive system changes or hormonal shifts. For grounding, I definitely recommend tantric healing, shadow work, womb work, sacred sexuality, energetic protection, and water immersion. So getting into those baths, those showers, foot baths, drinking a lot of water, charging your water, which I have something really excited to announce to you guys at another time. Scorpios is going to really, really help you guys. Um, and also, there's something else I was going to say. Oh, getting into the oceans, the lakes, etc., or just maybe having like little waterfalls. Water divination could be a thing for you guys, but really deepening your practices. You guys could really build a strong following. Okay, like a very um, strong, loyal, dedicated following, but like also having like crazy fans. Like I was just thinking about Michael Jackson, where people would see him and faint, but like defend him like their life depended on it, and never even met him. So for your shadow work prompt, are you guys ready for this one? Yeah, I think you're ready. Ask yourselves, where have you let control replace connection? Because you got a lot of power coming towards you. So keep yourselves in check and constantly reflect, where have you let control replace connection? All right. For Scorpio, our Scorpios, what can Scorpio expect with Uranus in the 8th house? Oh, Temperance came, flipped over. Temperance and the King of Wands. Power, a lot of power. This is a lot of power, God given natural ability, power to the point where they couldn't fuck with you on your worst day on their birthday. Okay. And what does that mean? People usually dress up and try to look their best on their birthdays. So on your worst day, they still wouldn't be compete with you on their birthday. Okay. This is really, 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 really strong power and coming into position in divine timing. So just know that any opportunities for you to rise and have influence, it is for a reason to be awakened at this time. Let's see, what else is coming in for Scorpio? Why am I getting royalty energy, like sleeping in a palace? Wow, I just heard like you're making a legacy that people are going to remember for generations. Wow. You guys had a lot of cards come out. Lots of money coming in, new ideas. I feel like a lot of your blessings are coming through your downloads, and instead of overthinking these downloads, you're going to just actively work on them and do it. I feel like you guys are also going to be a lot more sure of yourselves. So you're not second questioning yourself or your gifts or like where to make money, how to make money. You're just going to do it. Very interesting because you do have the Nine of Swords energy. I feel like you guys could have some kind of like maybe you're having anxiety or you're staying up late and thinking because you're having a lot of downloads that are coming in, but you're realizing these downloads are telling you things that you need to do. And like spirit is trying to manifest things through you to the collective. With the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are going to be very emotionally grounded in developing yourselves in a career where you love what you do. You're going to love what you do and you're going to become very established, very popular. So I feel the energy of keeping spiritual practices really intact. Excuse me. I don't know where this is coming from, but that's okay. Talk your shit, girl. Okay, I see a lot of healing, a lot of spiritual healing as well. So maybe you guys are being seen as some kind of spiritual healer, some type of spiritual leader, or something where your energy is very healing to other people. So be mindful. I think this is where it was saying, really protect your energy, because you can't just give away your power to just anybody. You guys need to take a lot of time to make time to rejuvenate as well. Um, I'm seeing you guys being a lot more confident, a lot more self-assured. Maybe you guys are becoming some kind of influencer, and I'm hearing, I didn't ask for all this power, God, why me? But I'm also getting like tears of joy. So this is going to be a little bit difficult because there are going to be a lot of eyes on you, and maybe you're going to feel a lot more pressure. But I feel like this is what you asked for. This is what you asked for, okay? Beautiful energy here though. You guys could be having a lot of different suitors, a lot of people who want you. I don't blame them. You're looking like money, you're feeling like money, you know how to get to the money, you're making money. And I feel like, I don't know who needs to know this, but I'm hearing you're gonna die a star. That's what it is. Like you're creating some kind of legacy here. You have Sagittarius and Aquarius energy here. That is extremely powerful. That's literally earth angel, divine angel. People could be calling you an angel. Exactly that. And I think she's a Scorpio moon, actually. So let's see. What do we have? What affirmation do we have for Scorpio, Uranus in their eighth house? I know that passion is ignited when I create experiences that excite me. I am going on an adventure of your life, Scorpio. I'm excited for you. Oh, period. I know that's right. Robert said, born a star, so dying that way makes perfect sense. I know that's right. Yeah, yeah. I love you guys so much. Let's see, how many more do we have? I think four more. Four more. Okay. So, my lovely Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have Uranus dropping into your seventh house, which rules relationships, partnerships, soul contracts. So you guys could be um, receiving cosmic soulmate connections, innovative collaborations, but there could be a lot of breakups or fears around commitment. There's going to be spontaneous new love. Maybe you guys are having open relationships or experiencing what that looks like for you. You guys could be getting into relationship astrology, soul contract readings, or even couples therapy with a twist. I feel like you guys do have a a calling to kind of rewrite what commitment means to you, or maybe in the collective, and it's going to be working through you. You guys are going to be having a lot of big collaborations, and it could be involving long distance travel, or maybe they're collaborations that are long distance, or maybe even virtual. So when it comes to money, business partnerships or brand collaborations can really take off for you. I feel like your spiritual gifts, you're going to be a mirror to a lot of people, where you're going to be seeing the truth through others, or you're going to be mirroring a lot of energy around you. When it comes to your health, there's going to be significant heart chakra shifts. And there could be some anxiety around intimacy. So for grounding, I definitely say Tantra will be good for you. Journal about what your desires are and invest in relationship therapy. And when it comes to your shadow work, ask yourselves, are you compromising connection to avoid rocking the boat? Are you compromising connections to avoid rocking the boats? Okay. Let's see. What do we have coming in for Sagittarius? Uranus in the seventh house for Sagittarius. Uranus in the seventh house for Sagittarius. What's coming in with this transit for Uranus in Sagittarius? I'm sorry. Uranus and Gemini in Sagittarius, seventh house. All right. She's a jumper. She's a track star. Ooh, I love this. This is giving me like finding connection in practical matters, like weaving the connection in different practical matters. You guys are going to be learning how to work with heartbreak or work through heartbreak and become more optimistic about your future. There's something about a lot of communications, maybe even travel. Again, long distance communications could be a thing here. I feel like maybe there's something about the normal tradition when it comes to work that you are breaking down. You guys could also be getting into like some kind of engineering, um, building things up to break them down, reverse engineering. Remember, we said there's going to be some heart chakra shifts. So maybe you're working through a lot of repressed emotion, a lot of heartbreak, or maybe you guys will be channeling the collective heartbreak. So make sure you guys are really taking care of that heart chakra, working with green crystals, wearing the color green, maybe developing a green thumb. But I feel this energy of revival, a lot of revival here. With the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, you guys could be investing in overseas accounts, businesses, products, working more overseas or seeing a lot more success with something that you're wanting overseas. With the King of Swords, Eight of Wands, I feel like there is an energy around communications, knowing exactly what to say, when to say, quick thinking, the Wheel of Fortune, bringing in new opportunities, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes here. Every day, something different. So maybe you're getting into industries that challenge you and constantly teach you new things. Life does seem to be a bit fast paced, but with the King of Swords, that rules more so either business, like white collar business, administration, communications. Lots of shifts, though. A lot of shifts coming in for you. A lot of expansion as well. You have Jupiter here. Oh, who's Jupiter? Sagittarius, that's your energy. Okay. So I feel like being you is going to, maybe you'll find like foreign markets are really interested in who you are. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even feel that drop. Let's see. What's the affirmation for Sagittarius with Uranus in their seventh house? Aw, it says, I know that it is important to work hard and play even harder. I'm supposed to have fun. Yes, you are. This is your life and you deserve to enjoy it. Capricorn. Where my Capricorns at? Where my Capricorns at? So Capricorn, Uranus is falling into your sixth house. So the themes around this is going to be your health, daily routine, work-life balance. You guys are coming into an energy of biohacking, quantum health practices, and intuitive wellness. But this could lead to some kind of nervous burnout or autoimmune flare-ups. So I see you guys having the desire to leave traditional 9 to 5 or rigid schedules. You're attracted more to frequency medicine, biohacking, and intuitive routines. There could be chronic flare-ups as a signpost for misalignment. So if you are noticing that sicknesses keep coming up over and over and over again, it could be some kind of misalignment energetically that's happening around you. I feel like when it comes to money, a lot of you guys could be making career pivots into wellness, coaching, or ritual based work. For grounding, I see lymphatic massage could be really good for you guys. Health biohacking, paying attention to your body systems, your digestion, nervous systems could be needing a little bit more love. And I see tech induced tension becoming a problem. So make sure you guys are really being mindful of the technology that you have in your homes or you are using. Try to limit it as much as possible. Or if you're investing in technology, make sure it's healthy for you. So, like, maybe like a router that you have, you might want to reconsider getting the fastest speeds. Or if you do get the fastest speeds and it's radiating more EMF frequency, maybe get a nice pyrite, a huge pyrite to absorb some of that EMF frequency. So, when it comes to your spiritual gifts, there is going to be, you guys are going to be channeling divine order through systems. So, this is really beautiful. I feel like for your grounding, again, we talked about lymphatic massage, but also meal prep as meditation. Adaptogenic herbs will be really good, sleep syncing, and structured ritual. So, when it comes to your shadow work prompt during this time, I want you guys to ask yourselves if you are avoiding rest because your worth is tied to productivity. And rest isn't just sleep, it's feeling relaxed, like even me. Relax them shoulders, girl. Relax them shoulders. Are you avoiding rest because your worth is tied to productivity? Okay. So let's see, what do we have coming in for Capricorn in the tarot with Uranus being in their sixth house? What do we have for Capricorn with Uranus in their sixth house? What's coming in for Capricorn with Uranus in their sixth house? We're doing really good on time. What was that? What was that? Oh, you have the Six of Cups, childhood, nostalgia, memories. Ooh, Seven of Cups. Oh, Capricorn, this is so sweet. I'm getting living life with a childlike sense of wonder, going back to ideas that you had as a child, and like your imagination is going to be opening up. Okay. There could be something about reparenting yourselves or some kind of dream that you've had since childhood is manifesting. We keep having this King of Wands, honey. Another one of our leaders being called to the front. So I don't know. Should I take this upright or in reverse? Upright and reverse. Well, I picked it up in reverse, but I think it was upright. But let's see. Let's keep going. It came out the way it's supposed to. Ooh. Ooh, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. With the King of Cups reverse. This is interesting. You know what I think this is all about? I feel like during this time, you guys are going to be realizing because the way that you were raised does not need to be your reality and it is not it's not who you are. You don't have to be what your past introduced you to or what you were conditioned to be. That's not what you have to be. I feel like you guys are rewiring wiring, a lot of routines, habits that you developed in childhood and didn't know how to stop. You're going to learn how to stop those things. I also feel like you guys are going to be seeing things in systems in society that you don't agree with. Like, this isn't real. This isn't how it should be. So I feel like you guys are going to be taking more non-traditional routes and showing people that is possible. Just because you were born into a system doesn't mean you have to be that system. You can make the change within yourselves. Yeah, with the King of Wands and King of Cups in reverse, I feel like you guys are going to be maybe called to do certain things and you don't understand why you're doing it. Maybe sometimes you're going to feel like you don't have the emotional capacity to do what you're doing, but you're going to have the power, you're going to have the drive. So I feel like you guys are also going to be teaching yourselves how to fight through the days where you don't feel 100%. With this Five of Swords being here as the overall energy, I just feel like you guys are really having the upper hand when it comes to a lot of things, or you won't stop until you get the upper hand in situations. I'm getting this vibe as kind of a rebel with a cause, okay? And it seems like if I have to take you down myself, I will. Is this your revenge era? I'm hearing I'm not born to be who you want me to be. I'm myself, and you're creating that. Wow. Wow. I also feel like there's something about tradition that you're changing your mind about. I'm also getting the energy around being a prophet. It's like history, but like we're living in history. There's something about you guys drawing connections to that, but it's rewriting history in some way. You have Taurus here. Okay. Yeah, you guys could like come into positions where, like if people would get a lawyer, but you represent yourself. It's something like that going on here. Or you're being a big advocate for yourselves. Okay. So let's see. What is the affirmation for Capricorn with Uranus in their sixth house? What? Oh, that was fast. All right. It says, I know that my finances will be taken care of, even when I don't see how. I am secure. Okay, divinely blessed and highly favored, baby. For Capricorn, your affirmation during this time is, I know that my finances will be taken care of, even when I don't see how. I am secure, baby. Do y'all hear that? That is money falling. The money is on its way. How much did you say you wanted? $1 million? Oh, okay, that's easy. $2 million? Oh, okay, that's easy. $100 million? All right, now you're asking. Still not enough. 500 million. 100 billion. Come on, Capricorn. Come on, Capricorn. You are always taking care of the money. The money. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. All right, chat. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. We got the momentum going, honey. Hello, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys have Uranus falling into your fifth house. And the themes of the fifth house is creativity, love, children, your inner child. So I feel like for you guys, a lot of creative genius is coming in for you. Energy around your inner child, but also some romantic chaos. So you guys could be having energy around a lot of innovative or inventive projects. AI generated art, maybe even future babies could be a significance here. You guys could, be having like a burst of creative ideas, but it could scatter if you're not grounding, which we'll get into some ways you guys could ground. There could be sudden pregnancies or even creative births. It could be literal or metaphorical. Romance could be really electrifying for you guys, but short lived if it's not rooted. I feel like you guys could see some cons when it comes to romantic rebellion, or maybe you're experiencing some ego shocks at this time. For your spiritual gifts at this time, you guys are going to be channeling new art forms. So I don't know what that's going to look like. You guys got to tell me and come back and leave a comment down below so you can put us all on. For grounding, I definitely think dance would be really good. Dance therapy, play, erotic expression. Oh gosh, what is that? You guys could also be becoming some kind of multidimensional artist and channel. Also, I want to touch on with your grounding a structured creativity. So, scheduling time to be creative, even when you don't feel like it. When it comes to your health, your solar plexus, definitely focus on that solar plexus because you guys could be receiving or experiencing some kind of confidence blocks. And I'm also feeling my chest like getting tense. So, maybe heart palpitations could be a thing at this time. Um, so when it comes to your money, definitely monetize your art, or maybe you guys are becoming like an art dealer. Your performance, maybe you're getting paid to perform, or launching pleasure-based services or products. Maybe I don't know what y'all gonna be doing with them services, but y'all know what y'all gonna be doing. Okay, okay. Sex and chills. Okay, so your shadow work prompt is: am I scared to be seen as fully joyful? Am I scared to be seen as fully joyful? Now, keep in mind the stuff that I'm getting in this reading, you don't have to necessarily do like if something feels uncomfortable, but I'm just saying using your sensuality to get what you want is coming up. So let's jump over to the tarot and see what we have coming in for our Aquarius. With Uranus being in your 5th house. What's coming in for Aquarius with Uranus in the 5th house? Okay, death. So who just got that? No, Scorpio? I think Scorpio. Oh, wow. I think they got these two here. Okay. So what's coming in for Aquarius with Uranus in their 5th house? What's coming in for Aquarius with Uranus in the 5th house? A lot of people have a new identity being born at this time. Wow. A lot of identity shifts are happening. Oh, okay. So you guys are going to be called to slow down, ground, become more stable. Um, it's like giving me this energy of like being at home or tending to your domestic life a bit more. You do have the Ace of Pentacles here, so there could be new financial opportunities, or coming into a place of being more stable, more grounded. So root chakra, laying roots. With the Death Nine of Cups, I feel like there is a transformation that is helping you become more sure of yourselves, more emotionally intelligent, more emotionally grounded. But I'm also getting this energy of like pleasure in the darkness. I don't know what that is. Or transforming into the life of your dreams. With the Temperance here and the Queen of Wands, I feel like you guys could be working your magic in certain situations and feeling called to do certain things energetically. This is also, yeah, your sensuality is definitely rising at this time. You guys could be traveling more, or maybe you're even not as timid of showing off your body or how you look, or maybe there's more body positivity happening for you guys. I feel like with the Temperance and the Queen of Wands, this also gives me the energy of self-healing. I'm sorry, not 10 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Self-healing is coming in here. And with the Ace of Wands, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like you guys get downloads, but you're not able to act on them maybe as quickly as you would like. So I wonder if something happens that slows you down a little bit. I mean, with the Queen of Pentacles being here, definitely so. Like if you have children, you can't just up and run and go and do, what you want to do. It could also be maybe you have new businesses that come in or new obligations that you have. So yeah, there's going to be some kind of release that's bringing in your true desires. There's some type of Scorpio coded glow up that's happening here. So drop whatever drains you and claim what satisfies you. So you're gonna have some kind of quantum rebirth with the Death and the Temperance being here. You're shedding your old self, okay? There's a lot of poise, power, passion, presence in divine flow, a lot of divine timing, not being afraid to be seen, very confident. Know that you are the foundation and the fantasy. Someone is being called to meet you in maturity and passion, whether this is another person or your higher selves. And then, yeah, you have some kind of spark, but something is like being slowed down. Something is being slowed down here. Let's see. So I feel like if there's certain things that you want to get started in your lives and it doesn't happen exactly the way that you want it to, know that spirit is teaching you how to be more patient. Because I feel like it's not a no, it's a not right now. Certain things, you're like reprioritizing certain things. You have Scorpio, Sagittarius here. Keep an eye out for those seasons for you. So let's jump into your affirmation. What is the affirmation for Aquarius with Uranus in their 5th house transit? Affirmation for Aquarius with Uranus in their 5th house. Okay. So you have, I know that I have everything it takes to build the life of my dreams. I am capable. Yes, you are. That you are. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. I appreciate it. Okay. We are heading over to Pisces. Spicy Pisces, my Pisces babies. Okay, so for Pisces, you have Uranus dropping into your 4th house, and that rules the home, family, ancestry, and emotional foundation. So this is going to be a really interesting time for you guys because you could have sudden moves, having homes in expected places, maybe like tiny homes, vans. Maybe you're wanting to live on islands. There could be family secrets being revealed or radical shifts in parental roles. You guys could be healing generational trauma through innovation like tech and therapy. or maybe you're teaching other people this. What is that called? Family constellations could be significant for you guys. I feel like, yeah, you guys could go into ancestral healing, and becoming like a digital nomad home base. But this could also bring some family chaos and emotional volatility. When it comes to your health, I really want you guys to focus on your gut brain axis. Okay, so healing your gut heals your brain. Your womb could be needing some extra love, or ancestral patterns that you're working through. There could be some emotional body tension. So, when it comes to your grounding practices, I recommend focusing on your root chakra healing. Again, family constellation therapy would be really good. Family constellation is understanding the who, what, when, why, how we got here, why am I like this, and knowing that it didn't start with you. That's just the surface of it. It's really deep and really, really interesting. I'm actually thinking about studying that myself so that I can teach you guys more about that. Let me know if that's something that y'all would be interesting. Let me know in the chat or in the comments down below. There is going to be home redefinition for you guys, family awakening, and ancestral clearings that are happening. And boy, oh boy, what a blessing it is for you guys to have such an honor and privilege to do this, not only for the, your generations, but the future to come. I feel like you guys, when it comes to your money, you guys could be getting really interested in real estate. You guys could also be doing some online retreats, or really interested in rental income. So that could be homes, having rental properties or things like that, or maybe people are renting equipment from you, whatever that is, or maybe you guys are wanting to rent something. With your spiritual gifts, you're going to becoming like a homebody mystic, where you're teaching people how to use their sacred spaces as a portal, or maybe you're changing your sacred space, your home, into a portal. So this could also manifest in like energy balancing in the home, or like feng shui. Um, I feel like also working with sound bowls for your grounding, having an ancestral altar would be really good, or even kitchen rituals. And let me tell y'all, when I went to Bali, that place is so spiritual. I had no idea. I feel like the Western world is so disconnected from our spirituality. But the reason why I bring up Bali here with kitchen rituals is because they have little offerings. They're really cute. Like, it's coconut leaf, and they make it into this square like tray, and they put different flowers and herbs in it, and you literally see them everywhere, in entrances, in rooms, and they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. People are constantly in worship and thanking different gods and deities and spirits out there. Like, that is the culture every day. And they're really big on a full moon, the half moon, and the new moon cleansing. Like, they are on it. But why I said it during the kitchen rituals is because they'll put out offerings when they're cooking for the kitchen gods to bless them. And depending on how big your kitchen is, they'll have different offerings. So like one for the refrigerator, one for the stove, and they do it every single day. They make them brand new every day. So there could be something around a kitchen ritual that you guys adapt. So when it comes to your shadow work prompt, I want you guys to ask yourselves, are you carrying family pain that was never yours to hold? Pisces, are you carrying family pain that was never yours to hold? Think about it. Let's get into the tarot. Ooh, that was deep. Let's see. For Pisces, what do we have coming in for Pisces with Uranus in their fourth house? What's coming in for Pisces with Uranus in their fourth house? Pisces with Uranus in fourth house. Hold on, I feel like I need to stand up. Oh, Oh, okay. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're, wait, that's the wrong deck. The wrong deck, but maybe that was a tap message. I am here to receive. I know that I can manifest all my heart desires. Okay, so maybe you're working on your ability to receive. Okay. Ooh, clarity. Yep, that's the truth. All right. Literally, with the Four of Pentacles, that's what you're holding on to. So you're learning to receive. Okay. And I'm also getting this energy of like learning how to like stand up for yourself and know what's yours and what isn't. With the Queen of Swords, you're definitely going to be speaking your mind, setting more boundaries here. And I feel like you guys are working when it comes to some kind of cosmic justice, or maybe you're working in a legal or advocacy field. I see you guys becoming more sure of who you are, more sure of your self-awareness, your self-identity. And with this Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups is literally reiterating, are you holding on to things that no longer serve you? Are you constantly mourning the past and things that you're supposed to let go? But I feel like you guys are going to be cutting through that at this time. I do feel the energy around the Justice, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I feel like there's something that you are struggling to accept about yourselves, or something around you that you cannot change, and it makes you sad that you can't change it. Um, but it seems like you have a lot of beautiful things that are coming towards you. So continue to take it one day at a time. Continue mastering knowledge of self. You guys could be learning more about the law, or I'm hearing a sacred language. Becoming more sure of who you are, understanding your history so you understand your future, and releasing disappointment, regret, betrayal, shame. Libra is here. Closing out cycles. Yeah. And what is the affirmation we have here for Pisces with Uranus being in their fourth house? For Pisces, we're doing really good on time, y'all. For Pisces, what do we have for Uranus in their fourth house? You got two. You're the only one that got two. Are you guys going to be having twins? Hmm. Hmm. So you have, I know that each sunrise brings an opportunity to make a different choice. I am evolving. Yes, you are. You are turning into a totally different person. And then you have, I know that I will sometimes feel heavy and disappointed, and I am allowed to have bad days. So it seems like you guys are giving yourself more space. You're taking more sacred space so that you can process your energy and emotions. Okay. Hmm. So that's wraps it up for the astrological signs. But I wanted to touch on some collective forecasts and predictions. So during this time with Uranus being in Gemini, we are going to, I want you guys to expect the death of gatekeepers, because knowledge is becoming decentralized and anyone can be a teacher. The education system might implode at this time, where we end up seeing quantum schools, astro mentorships, or AI guided learning. Transportation is going to get wild, honey. We're going to have like Hyperloop, which is a supersonic tube travel system where, like, for example, you'll be able to get from San Francisco to LA in 30 minutes. And right now the flights are a little bit over an hour, I want to say. But you'll be able to like basically shorten travel time significantly. But that's not only it when it comes to travel. Flying taxis are going to be a thing. Teleportation experiments could start. We might even see some time travel happening. Collectively, we will see mental health crises spike, but so will breakthroughs in energetic medicine. So think neuroplasticity and collective consciousness. Okay. Oop. Let me take that off. Sorry. This is not just Pisces. This is collective. Okay. So, yeah, we might even get like a universal energy or like technology where things are going to be translated instantly. Like we could probably communicate with animals now, like really, and it actually be super accurate. Um, then yeah, communications are going to be like the language barriers are going to collapse as well. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So, how to flow with Uranus and Gemini? We want to start with nervous system mastery. Your regulation is literally your magic. Study astrology, quantum physics, and metaphysics. They're converging right now. Don't fear change, but instead instigate it. Uranus rewards the visionary. And think of yourself as a channel. What idea wants to be born through you? So, as Uranus, the planet of innovation, merges with Gemini, the sign of duality and information, we witness the transcendence of binary technologies into quantum systems that mirror consciousness. So, neural interfaces that seamlessly connect human thought with global networks, quantum computing that operates beyond linear algorithms to intuitive processing, holographic environments that dissolve the boundary between physical and digital reality. So like I just seen something today where they have a laptop and it has no screen. You just put on goggles and you can see, it's like a virtual reality for your laptop screen. And biometric technologies that heal the separation between human creation and natural systems. So that's going to be really interesting. Keep an eye out for medicine breakthroughs. I definitely feel like um, embrace the metamorphosis, connect consciously, curious, cultivate curiosity, and learn new language. This kind of talks a bit more about how we can integrate and work with Uranus. So feel free to screenshot this or come back to it. Okay, yeah. So let's see. I would definitely say when it comes to the challenges that we might see, allow yourselves to um take breaks, because we're going to be very overwhelmed with information. We think we have a lot of information now. No, it's going to be even more so. We're not really prepared physically, I would say. We're literally, this is the new world order, essentially. This is the new era. So our bodies hasn't experienced technology or shifts like this. So just give yourselves breaks and know that you might feel a little bit all over the place, but it's going to be okay. We're going to see a lot of more technological surveillance and mind control systems coming in. Artificial intelligence could be disconnected from cosmic wisdom. So definitely keep. Oh, this is crazy too. I had a dream where we couldn't look into the sky, but that's neither here nor there. It was just a dream, you guys. But definitely do your best to continue your spiritual practices. And there's going to be a loss of embodied presence through excessive digitization. So, what does that mean? Like, we're going to be pushed with so much technology, like people may not want to connect in person anymore. I don't think that's going to be the cause for everyone, but a lot of people are going to fall into that. So these shadows will become opportunities for growth when we approach them with conscious awareness and sovereign intention. So, to prepare your consciousness for these shifts that we are in, it's not in the future is here. Establish regular meditation, energy work, and neural coherence practices to strengthen your energetic field before the great acceleration. Immerse yourself in the understanding of quantum physics, multidimensional mathematics, and nonlinear systems to prepare your mind for new paradigms. Gather with people who are aware. Oh, let me take this off. Sorry. I can't see it. Oh, that's why. There we go. Mhm. So gather with people who are aware of the becoming or the coming shifts to co-create supportive environments for evolution and transformation, and balance technological expansion with heart-centered awareness through practices that cultivate compassion, empathy, and cosmic love. So the age of air is here, and we can't, fear the change because the world is changing faster than ever. But your soul chose to incarnate now, to think differently, to speak the truth, to awaken minds. So this isn't just about surviving the change, it's about becoming the frequency of innovation. So remember, the revolution is mental, spiritual, and digital. So that's what I've got for you all today. A lot of you guys don't know that my name is Ashley, but yes, I am her. But y'all can still call me Icy. Actually, kind of, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we did it, you guys. I'm so happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Please let me know what you think. Like I said, I just started this. I did this last night and finished up today. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it as much as I did. I really am excited to kind of be stepping into this lane. This is the first